All right, Jason, let's just get right into it. The snow is starting to fall. Where are those heaviest bands right now?
Just northwest of Portland, there's a band coming through. It's kind of more of like a horizontal band here. So I'll break it down on the radar in just a second here and show you what's going on as we get into tonight. Okay, so here comes the moisture up from the south, low pressure spinning. I mean, technically a nor'easter, but it's very, very minor in that regard. But you do have the wind at the northeast. That's all you really need. Let's put that stuff aside here and get into the snow bands. Here is that band. Now, for down east, it's not there yet. That's why in Washington County, up towards Kalos and Eastport, light snow towards Machias. But the band here has not reached down east just yet for the most part. Just kind of the tail of it here, southwest of Bangor, south of Augusta, where the dark blue is. This is the band. It's a mesoscale band. Very fancy term in weather to talk about lift in the atmosphere. You need lift. And this is where you have it. Right there is that dark blue band south of Augusta. So it's going through Lewis and Auburn right now, and that's where you're getting that, inch or two an hour snowfall rate. Now, there's a hole around Sanford, and then south of that, Kittery and York, another band coming in, also back towards Casco Bay. So what's going to happen tonight, you get these bands to come through on and off. They'll dump some snow, and then it will eventually begin to wind down as we get into the morning on Monday. Watch here on your time code, and there's your legend, the dark blue on the legend, and there's your time code. By 6 in the morning, the heavier bands have moved up towards mid-coast and down east, the darker colors, but it is shut off there pretty much in Sanford and Portland in the morning very quickly. It's over by 8, 9 o'clock for most of Maine, and certainly by lunchtime, it's done. A few flurries up around Millinocket. That's it. Storm wraps up. Temperatures drop from north to south as the cold air pours in. So I'm going to stick with my forecast. 2 to 4 inches now. I could have drawn a little bit of an enhancement with that band, but I'm going to leave it alone for now. Okay? Snow's already started. 2 to 4 south, 1 to 2 central, less than 1 heading up north. Not expecting this to be a major storm, but it will be messy. And then as we get into your day Tuesday morning, single digits here. So I'd encourage you to call up the plow guy or plow girl, plow person, whatever, and get them to come by if you can afford that. If not, obviously the trusty shovel will do, because we're going to have temperatures for a couple of days in the mornings that are going to be single digits. So otherwise, you're going to have a bunch of ice here. So once again, if you can afford it, great. If not, the shovel will do. It will be a little bit heavy, though, that snow. A little on the wet side. Temperatures are close to 32. That's why. And then we're going to have the sky clear out with the cold kind of weather coming in for a couple of days. Then we warm right back up. Rain and snow showers as we get into February. The first is Thursday, Sam, if I'm not mistaken. And we are going to warm up instead of cool down, which, this winter makes a lot of sense. We just can't seem to figure out which way we're going.
Yeah, and by this point in winter, late January, Mainers know to check in with their local parking bans, the school closures, because there have been some. And yeah, February 1st is this week. That's crazy to think about.
It's been a wild winter.
It's also my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom.
Yes.
All right, Jason, thank you.